Ever stop and wonder what really gives you the power to, rise up in life? Well, we're about to explore that exact question. And the answer comes from a really simple but super powerful story. Let's get into it. So let's just start right here. Seriously, take a second and think about it. What does your value, your worth, truly depend on? Is it how you look? Is it where you come from? Maybe it's the challenges you faced? Well, let's see what a simple story about balloons can teach us. Yeah, you heard me right, balloons. Our answer starts in a busy little market with a man who made his living doing something pretty simple, selling balloons. Just picture this guy, right? He's in the middle of a lively village market, surrounded by this incredible rainbow of colorful balloons. His whole job was just bringing a little bit of joy to the kids there. That was his world. And he had this really clever little sales trick. You see, whenever things got a bit quiet and sales slowed down, he'd take one of his balloons, untie it, and just let it float up into the sky. And, like clockwork, all the kids would see it, get super excited, and come running over to buy one. Smart, huh? So on one of these typical days, as he's doing his thing, he notices the small child standing off to the side, just watching him. Not just glancing over, but really watching him, with this look of intense curiosity. The seller had just let a white balloon go, and that's when the child finally came over. And with this total, pure innocence, they asked him a question that was so simple, but actually pretty profound. The child asked, "If you release the black balloon, will it also go up?" The seller just kind of smiled down at the kid, and his answer, this is the whole point right here. He said, "Of course it will. It's not the color of the balloon that matters, it's what's inside that makes it rise." Now, that simple line about a balloon, it's not really about balloons at all, is it? It's a perfect metaphor for us, for human potential. And the connection is just so incredibly clear. For a balloon, the outside color is totally irrelevant. It's the helium on the inside that gives it lift. And for us, it's the exact same principle. Our appearance, our background, that's all just the surface. What truly decides if we rise in life is what we've got on the inside. So what is that internal force? Well, you can call it your attitude. It's your mindset, the way you see things, that inner drive. That's the thing that really determines your altitude in life. And this is such a critical point. You can't just sit around and wait for success to find you. It doesn't work that way. You have to actively build the attitude of the person you want to become first. That internal change has to happen before you see the external results. Okay, so if attitude is the secret ingredient, how in the world do we build it? How do we actually develop that inner strength that's going to lift us up? Well, first, we got to face a bit of a hard truth about the world. For the most part, society values success itself. Once you've made it, once you've achieved your goals, suddenly things like where you came from, they don't seem to matter as much to other people. And that's exactly why focusing on that internal work is so absolutely crucial. So what's the game plan for building this attitude? It really starts with a commitment. You've got to be willing to face some pushback when you decide to think differently. Go read the stories of great people, and don't just focus on their wins. Look at their struggles, learn from the sacrifices they had to make. And the most important part? Whatever you do, you never ever give up on your ultimate goal. All right, all of this brings us back to one final, really empowering idea. Your greatest strength. Look, your potential to rise in this world is not determined by the color of your balloon. It's not limited by your circumstances, and it is definitely not limited by what other people think of you. Your potential is defined, it is fueled, and it is unleashed by what you carry inside. Your attitude, your heart, your spirit. So I'll just leave you with this one thought. The balloon seller knew exactly what was inside his balloons that made them fly. The only question left is this. What's inside you that's going to make you rise?